Hi, my beautiful friends. This is Jessica from Good Vibrations, bringing you a twin flame reading. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. I hope that you'll stay and become a permanent addition to the Good Vibrations community. If you would like to connect with me on any of my other platforms, such as Patreon, Instagram, and TikTok, please go into my description box where you will find all the links to directly connect you to all my platforms, and you will also find my website where you can schedule a one-on-one service. I do offer the following services: readings, okay, twin flame, soulmate, general love, just in general readings, career readings, overall readings, just general overall messages from your spiritual team, your guides, advice on how to proceed forward, where you have free will, where you may not have free will. I also am a certified emotion and body code practitioner. I offer an innovative, modern style of energy healing. And I also offer spiritual mentoring, which includes all of the above, okay? Your spiritual mentoring would include readings, if needed that day, picking cards, energy healing, listening, all right? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I am going to begin with a card from my old school favorite deck, the Mira card deck. So if you've been following me for some time on Instagram, back in the day when I used to create IGTV videos, which I believe Instagram took that feature out, I always used to use the Mira deck. I will be reading directly out of the description because the descriptions are amazing, and I feel clearly. All right, so the first card that we have here is the number 18. And integrity. Wow, look at all this sacral and solar energy. Okay, so you have a lot of sacral chakra energy here. We do have integrity showing up. You know, with integrity showing up, it's interesting because many people believe that integrity is doing the right thing when nobody's looking, but integrity means having, respecting yourself. Okay, that's what integrity means, is respect for yourself, respect for your boundaries, respect for your body, respect for your mind. All right, when you do things in integrity, you do things that bring you value, okay, that you value. So are you saying yes when you really mean to say no? Because every time that you say yes when you don't want to do something, you're out of alignment, you're out of your own integrity. Okay, so integrity. Men stumble over the truth from time to time, but most pick themselves up and hurry off as if nothing has happened. Winston Churchill. Integrity calls for respect, not only for ourselves, but for everyone else as part of the whole. It springs from the pure essence of honesty, from a heart that is undivided and cannot be swayed by others by the desire for gain. To act with integrity, you need to listen to the still, small voice deep within that tells you what is right. For integrity cannot be found outside of yourself. It is often in childhood that we are driven to compromise our authentic expression. Prompt by the need for approval, we lose touch with our personal integrity. The voice within that knows the truth becomes muffled, even silenced. And our innate integrity is replaced by learned morality and a code of behavior. As an adult, you are faced now with the challenge of once more embodying your integrity, this time with full consciousness of what you're doing. Your inner voice is speaking, but you may need to quieten yourself in order to hear it. What is happening in your life that's demanding your integrity? Is there something going on that you would rather not share? Something you don't feel happy about deep down? If so, you are prepared to take responsibility. Or are you kidding yourself that you have no choice? You may feel tempted to read a letter that's private, to share a confidence, break a promise, or withhold something in order to save face. Perhaps you're feeling guilty for already having doing so. If you've been keeping something a secret, you might need to reveal it to clear the way forward. Or this time, you may just have to suffer in silence, using the experience of a lesson learned for the future. Integrity means saying no to what feels dishonest or unkind, and calls for strength in the face of temptation. It can also mean saying yes to what may feel difficult or challenging. It is usually emotions that lure us away from the path of integrity. So if there is a tightness in your stomach, then it's likely that fear, anger, jealousy, or desire is trying to lead you astray. If you are unsure what action to take, try to base your choice not on an emotional desire or short-term gain, but on what feels right inside. What's right may feel more painful or scary in the immediate future, but take heart and know that ultimately it will be what serves you best on your path. All right, that is definitely very, very deep message here for you on integrity. You know, does this connection have integrity? Is there integrity in the present moment in this connection? The number 9, the number 1-8, the numbers 1-8 equal 9. So some of you are experiencing a lot of endings. Okay, let's look at the masculine energy here, and then we're going to look at the feminine energy. All right. The masculine energy, that is going to be up to you to determine if you are more dominant in the masculine energy or if you're more dominant in the feminine energy. You know, we teeter-totter individually between both. Sometimes we're more masculine. Sometimes we need to step more into our masculine energy. And sometimes we need to step more into our feminine energy. But for the most part, you know, we're either one or the other, okay? But we are trying to, you know, reach a place of integrity within ourselves. And when we do that, we're able to see past the separation. Masculine energy. Well, this sounds about right. We have the Emperor showing up. I love this. You know, the masculine energy is, they're in their masculine energy. I mean, here we are, the sacral energy showing up again. So here we have somebody who is, you know, they could struggle with, you know, control. Okay. They are definitely protecting. I see a lot of protection in this reading. Okay, the masculine energy could also have had issues with their father, okay, with male figures in their life. But I do really like that the masculine energy is steadily, you know, sitting in their position. They are trying to be practical. Okay, they are working on their stability, and obviously they are coming from a more logical standpoint, okay, which is very common for the masculine. You know, the masculine energy is the logical expression of ourselves. It's the side that, you know, wants stability, structure. It's the side that needs to become routine, disciplined. Okay. So here we have the masculine energy. The masculine's moving on from something, okay? So this could be that they are, you know, moving on from, you know, plans that they have made in the past. They've decided to give up on them. They're going to go ahead and let them go. So they're just going to walk away. I do feel like the masculine energy is still under a period where they're self-analyzing, you know, what they want in their life, you know, how to step into integrity. I feel like they're withdrawing from the world. They're out searching and looking for their own truth. So they're on this, you know, self-discovery journey. Okay. And I love this for them. This is beautiful energy for them. Their key word is that they are moving on. Could that mean that they're moving on from this connection? Yeah, maybe they are in the present moment, okay? But that's what the universe is asking them to do. The universe is asking them to please let this go for now. Letting go does not always mean letting go forever, okay? Letting go sometimes just means for now. Because they need to redirect their energy. Okay, sometimes, you know, on the twin flame journey, we're in a big hurry to achieve reconciliation, you know, because humans are very programmed to see each other as two different individuals, you know, the masculine energy and the feminine energy, and then you come together, okay? And that's how you make one. That's part of the illusion behind the twin flame journey, okay? The twin flame journey is here to teach you that you are never in separation, all right? That's part of the challenge here, that you are never in separation with your true divine counterpart, okay? And let's see, we have here, it says, on my own authority, I have the will and the power to create my life structure. Absolutely. And that's what integrity is knowing and having the will, okay, and the power to create your life structure. How do you want it to go? So currently, just right now, the universe is, you know, asking the masculine energy to redirect their energy in a different way, okay? Redirect their energy somewhere else so that they can truly, you know, connect with themselves, so that they can better connect with their feminine aspects, so they can better connect with the feminine energy, okay? So it's all just part of the plan. And I really feel that they're energetically doing a really good job, okay? A lot of times on the twin flame journey, depending on how long you've been on the journey, the first year usually is kind of frustrating, you know. If you're lucky enough to go into reconciliation, permanent reconciliation with your counterpart after a year, wonderful. But for many, that is not the case, Okay, it's about a year or two down the road that they discover that, you know, the journey may be a little bit longer. And man, do I love this energy. Ooh. Wow, the Divine Feminine. I love it. Again, we have the Empress energy showing up. I have been getting also over and over and over the Empress energy for the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine has really stepped into her power. And what do we have here, guys? An Emperor and the Empress, divine counterparts, twin flames. Wow. I love this. Love, love, love this. The Empress, the feminine energy, you know, the feminine energy is the catalyst for the masculine energy, okay? The feminine energy, the divine feminine energy in 2012 is when people started to awaken to the divine feminine energy. Some of the divine feminine energies did go into ego-driven maniacs when it came to the divine feminine, like, you know, basically wanting to take over the masculine energy, become the masculine energy. So they really got out of whack and really just stepped into the masculine energy, okay? So they went right into their ego. And we are finding that at this time, in the present moment, the feminine energy has balanced out, okay? They're not in the position anymore, any longer from this time on, trying to dominate the masculine energy or to embody it or to take over it. They're now in their true nature, their nurturing nature, their fertile nature, their giving nature, their creative nature, their intuitive nature. So this is all their sensual nature. This is all feminine energy. And it's beautiful. Such a beautiful energy here. And here she is saying, you know, she's connecting to the earth, okay? Because it reminds me that abundance is unlimited. And that's why I always preach going out in nature. If you can go out in nature, like parks, secluded areas, for 1 full year, you will dramatically change your footprint, blueprint, everything will change, okay? But that takes discipline, okay? But that's where you go to understand that abundance is unlimited, and the divine feminine is literally in her knowing that her abundance, her worth is unlimited. Okay? Her worth is unlimited. I love this. Again, look at all, this is all lower chakras, okay? Solar, sacral, and root chakra showing up. Very big here, all right? Divine feminine, here she is. She is celebrating her rite of passage. She is celebrating all that she has learned, everything that she has integrated, okay? She's celebrating it. And I'm just like, wow, of course she's thinking about a reunion. And some of you are going to have reunions. So get excited. Start celebrating. Start dancing. Start jumping up and down. Start feeling that vibrant joy in your body and happiness, and knowing that after a long journey, you're coming into union, okay? That you're going to be celebrating together as a team, that you're going to prosper together, all right? That you're going to create together, that you're going to nurture each other. The masculine energy providing stability and structure and protection, okay? And logic. The feminine energy providing, you know, nurturing, creativity, harmony, beauty, sensuality. intuition. (1111), a divine code. I heard something about a code in that reading, and integrity. 1111 is a divine code. It's a frequency. It's a frequency download. Sometimes it means it's not, you're on the right direction, heading the right direction. It's a portal. All right, the first card that comes up here, we have past lives. Okay. Many souls have come our way through many lifetimes, each with a message or a lesson to be learned. If someone comes to assist you, let your heart, not your head, guide you. It will give you clarity and purpose. Again, look at all the pillars, walking through the pillars. Yeah, there's some type of gateway that we just walk through as twin flames, okay? There's a gateway, because here you have the masculine and feminine energy coming together, okay? Coming together here. It's like maybe with the 9 energy, because it's the end of a cycle, that you have cleared enough karma to move forward and start a new cycle, okay? Beautiful energy here. Yep. Master key. Journey to the heart. Remember, our home is love. Our journey is of the heart. When you can't see me, open your heart and feel me as I come by. Sorry that I just stumbled all over my words there. Feel me as I come by. You know, and this is the number one, you know, people always ask why twin flames come together. The number one reason is for heart activation. Okay, the twin flame journey is about becoming as pure as possible as we can in our heart space. All right. Does that mean that we're going to be living a facade in front of everybody else? No, because the twin flame journey is about healing our false self, okay, and becoming more authentic. There is a face that we all wear for our family members, for associates, for friends, you know. So you have to find that safe space, a safe relationship, okay, where you can heal your trauma, all right, with someone without them judging you, without them trying to push their views on you. If you're pushing your views on anyone, you still haven't healed, because the twin flame journey is about a full heart activation, okay? You can love people. We can all be sovereign. We can appreciate each other's opinions without trying to force our opinions, okay? And our society is really big on that. Our society creates separation. They separate through labels. That's the ego, okay? You must understand that the ego creates labels to keep us all in separation, all right? These labels are trying to keep us off our path, all right? They're trying to keep us off the path of the journey back to our heart, because if we're closing off our heart, you know, shutting down our mind and really looking at things from a narrow perspective by only being able to accept what our human eyes can see and what our human mind can conceive, then we're not stepping into that unlimited awareness, that unlimited abundance, okay? But here, energetically, we have a divine counterparts, you know? We have two people that are sitting in their power. And they know, okay? They are both positioned in their rightful positions. And they are balanced. They're in harmony, coming together. All right. I'm going to grab one card. And, you know, a lot of times with the Four of Wands, you know, everyone, you know, believes that this is a reconciliation, coming back together. But it also is a reminder that this is your inheritance, okay? Back to the Empress card, back to the Emperor. This is your inheritance. This is your divine truth, integrity, the journey back to the heart, you know, connecting all your innate Akash record information back to your past lives. It's all, you know, stored inside of you. Obviously, we've had multiple lifetimes with our twin flame. Okay, and through those multiple lifetimes, we're still carrying that information in our DNA. Okay, we brought it in with us. Okay, and it's our rite of passage to connect to this ancient wisdom and knowledge that we, you know, innately have stored inside of us. And that's also part of the twin flame activation. It's journey, you know, they're activating. I'm gonna pick one more. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So we have awareness and choices. I am aware that to make informed choices for my highest good, my mind, body, and heart need to be in sync as one. In synchronicity, I can create the future I need to complete my journey to self. Keyword, to complete my journey to self, okay? The divine masculine, divine feminine are not in separation. The only illusion in separation is being seen here in the physical form. When you meet your divine counterpart, the reason this facilitation happens is they're here to help you activate your heart, and they're here to help you come back to yourself. Okay, so it's a journey to return to our wholeness, to our oneness. All right, so let's go ahead and we have protected. I see that. Beautiful. I'm going to put beautiful over here with the feminine energy. I'm also going to put hope with the feminine energy. I'm going to put the protected with the masculine energy because he is our protector. And I am going to center awareness, miracle. Okay, so we have beautiful, hope, miracle, and protected. Okay, if you've stopped believing, you know, that you there's a possibility of reconciliation, the universe reminding you, you know, don't give up before the miracle shows up for you. Okay, we have a heart. I really feel like both of you feel like this person, you know, holds the key to your heart. And we have the number 5, which we have the number 5 here. I'm trying to see 13, 4. So you may be seeing 5-5 a lot. I did record yesterday messages from a conversation between the divine masculine. 5 showed up a lot there, so this is telling me there's a lot of changes and transition that both of you are going through. Okay, so you're both probably being bombarded with a lot of chaos in your life because it's just like a lot of upheaval, shifting and moving, which is just trying to open up and create more of a space of independence and freedom so that you can feel independent and free to be who you are. Okay, and who is that? Okay, unlimited. This connection's unlimited. You're unlimited. The only limitations that you have, that your person has, are the limitations that your ego put on yourself, that society puts on you. Okay, back to that integrity. Your community also will do this to you. This is the programs, the belief codes that you've been surrounded, and the people around you and the human space really dictate that. Who did you spend all your time with? Because even if your twin flame is in human form, we all have a shadow. So you have a shadow, they have a shadow. Both of you are trying to, basically shed off all of those false masks, all that false self, okay? Because you're not your political party. You're not the label that you use for your higher power, whether that be God, Baptist, Christian. Those are not things that you actually are, okay? You are definitely God in yourself, but what I'm trying to say, if I'm confusing anybody, is those labels create separation. Okay. So we have Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Aries showing up, but Libra and Taurus, loud and clear, and Aries too. Okay, so we have Z, H, O, X, D, G, M, V, T, J, W, L. The journey to the heart is all about that evolution, okay? Remembering who we are, all right? And who are we? We are unconditional love, all right? We've just forgotten that. And your twin flame facilitator catalyst is activated you so they activated your Akash and innate records inside of you when you met, okay? And the reason this activation is here is to remind you of who you truly are, okay? You're not the body, okay? Your body's a tool for you to use while you're here on this planet. Okay, that's what your body is. It's a tool. Right, Z, H, O, X, D, M, V, G, T, and then J, W, L. We do have owl showing up. O, W, L. So the owl may be a totem for you. I would go ahead and take the time to look into the meaning of owl extensively, owl totem, spiritual meaning of owl totem. But the owl does indicate, intuition, all right, wisdom. There's a lot. If you are truly on the twin flame journey and you're not completely in the obsessed stage right now, then, and when I say completely in the obsessed stage, when we're in that stage, we do take time to kind of learn a little, but for the most part, our ego, our obsession takes precedence, and all we're obsessed with is the return, the reconciliation with our divine counterpart, and we're not really doing the work, okay? We're not really doing the work because we're too distracted by our ego and our obsession. When the obsession subsides, that's when the true work begins. And it takes some time sometimes. We have God showing up, G-O-D, and I really feel that, that God is leading you here, okay? Whomever your higher power is, whatever you believe in, okay? You can, it can be the universe is your God, maybe nature is your God, whomever is your God, all right? They're here. They're part of this connection. They're surrounding you. They're part of your team that sends you the synchronicities. They're part of the team that's trying to help open your heart, lead you in the right direction, help you back to complete this journey to yourself. Also, we have dog representing loyalty, okay, and companionship. All right. You know, be loyal to yourself along the way. You know, you find a lot on the twin flame journey. People are always self sabotaging their connections, themselves, as a form of protection, a protection because they're afraid of being hurt. They're afraid of being in love. Um, and this type of love is scary. It is. I mean, it's mind blowing. Okay, none of us can really pinpoint. Um, we can't really. There's so many different variations. Most of us can't figure out what the heck is going on. That's the miracle. Okay, that's the miracle, and the universe reminding you to like keep reminding yourself about this miracle. So somebody could also be born the year of the dog, somebody could be born the year of the ox also showing up. The ox is a very hard worker. Represent the ox is here to remind you that this journey is a hard journey here in the physical plane. Okay, I would like for us to move, and I feel energetically, you know, we are moving to a time, a space, in the future, okay, as our culture, our collective begins to shift. Okay, the old energy is a hardcore energy. Okay, it's a, you know, you have to suffer, you know, you have to go through pain, you know, things have to be hard. That's the only way you're going to learn is through painful experiences. Those are old belief codes that we are trying to work through. In present, in physical form, we do kind of have to work hard. Okay? This is not a journey for people that are codependent and haven't healed those codependencies, that are in desperate need to be in a connection with another person. Okay, because that's actually part of the work, is healing those codependencies. Because that's part of our false self, healing the people pleasing, healing the needed to be accepted and liked by everyone. False self, false self, false self. Okay, so yeah, it's a little hard here in the physical form. Okay, it's a little hard, and strenuous and just a lot of work. The 5 could also represent, what do we have? What's 5? May. So somebody in May. Do we have, no, well, somebody in May with the Taurus energy over here. Or 5 could be, you know, could be 5 years you've been in separation, 5 months, 5 weeks. Or you were born on the 5th, or your person was born on a 5th, you know, so there's a lot of connection there. And like I said, some of you may be seeing 555. I will connect the link, the conversation between the Divine Masculine and this video, in the description box. I am hearing Jody, Jody. Ted, I think, no, Todd showing up, Todd. And I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, guys. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for being here. Please be nice to my friend. Who's my friend? You are. And please remember to hit that like button and leave a comment. Thank you.